All right, let's get right into it. Today, we are breaking down what is, without a doubt, one of the most important financial decades of your entire life, your 20s. We're going to cover the top 5 investments you should seriously be making right now to set yourself up for a future where you're not just stable, but thriving. Okay, let's do this.
So, you might be asking, why all the hype about turning 30? I mean, it's more than just a big birthday party, right? It's really this critical checkpoint. This is the decade where the choices you make start to have this massive, long-term ripple effect. You're probably earning a bit more, you've got more independence, and the financial habits you build now, they can literally define your future.
And this quote just hits the nail on the head. We're not talking about setting yourself up for next year. No, this is about shaping your financial reality for the next 40 years. So yeah, the stakes are pretty high, but you know what? The opportunity to get it right is even higher.
So here's our game plan. We'll start with why this is your most valuable decade, then we'll jump into the 5 key investments. Investing in yourself first, that's the foundation, then building your safety net, letting your money work for you, expanding your income, and finally, tying it all together with some smart planning to create your blueprint for success.
Okay, let's start with the absolute bedrock. Investment number 1. Invest in yourself first. Seriously, forget about stocks or crypto for just a second. Your skills, your health, and your mindset. They are, without a doubt, your single greatest assets.
And here's why this is so important. Right now, your ability to learn, to grow, to adapt, what economists call your human capital, is worth so much more than whatever money you have in the bank. Investing in you right now directly boosts your earning potential for the rest of your life. It's the ultimate ROI.
So how do you actually do it? Well, you can actively plan your career growth. Go out and learn skills that are in super high demand. We're talking AI, finance, heck, even just becoming a killer communicator. And please don't sleep on your health. Good sleep, exercise, that's not a luxury. It's rocket fuel for your success. And finally, learn the language of money itself. Understanding things like compound interest is the key that unlocks this entire game. Okay, let's move on to the next layer of our pyramid. This is investment number 2. Building your financial safety net. Think of this as securing your foundation before you start trying to build a skyscraper of returns. Why is this so critical? You know why. Life happens. A surprise car repair, a random medical bill, a sudden job loss, any one of those things can completely knock you off course if you're not ready. Having a safety net isn't just about playing defense. It gives you the confidence, the peace of mind to make smart, long-term investment decisions without freaking out. And this right here just perfectly illustrates the danger of skipping this step. Just look at this comparison. If you're paying 20% interest on credit card debt while trying to earn 7% in the market, you're not just standing still, you are actively going backwards. That debt is a massive anchor and it's dragging you down.
So, here's the game plan. It's a clear 3-step process. First, build that emergency fund. Get 3 to 6 months of your living expenses stashed in an account you can get to easily. Second, attack any of that high-interest debt like it's your mortal enemy. Once those 2 things are done, and only then, can you really start funneling your extra cash into long-term investments with confidence. All right, now that our foundation is solid, we get to the really exciting part. Investment number 3, let your money work for you. This is where we unleash what is maybe the most powerful force in all of finance, compound interest.
So what is this magic called compound interest? I mean, some people have called it the 8th wonder of the world. And honestly, they're not wrong. To put it simply, it's when your money starts making money, and then that new money starts making its own money. It creates this incredible snowball effect that makes your wealth grow faster and faster over time.
And this chart shows you exactly why starting in your 20s is practically an unfair advantage. I mean, just look at the mind-blowing difference between starting at age 22 versus just 10 years later at 32. That extra decade allows the compounding snowball to grow into an absolute avalanche. It's time, not trying to time the market. That is your most valuable asset here.
So how do you put this into practice? The key is to keep it simple and consistent. Start with low-cost, diversified funds. Think about those broad market index funds that hold hundreds of stocks all at once. Set up automatic investments so you're contributing every single month without even thinking about it. And this is a big one. If your job offers to match your retirement contributions, you take every single penny of that. It's literally free money. Don't leave it on the table.
Okay, so we've got our safety net built and our investment engine is fired up. Now it's time to level up with investment number 4, expand your income streams. This is all about building financial resilience by making sure you're not just relying on a single paycheck.
Look, having money coming in from different places just makes you so much stronger financially. It makes you less vulnerable to shocks, like a layoff. Plus, assets like a side business or maybe even real estate can be a fantastic way to protect yourself against inflation, which, let's be honest, is on everyone's mind these days. And your 20s are the absolute perfect time to experiment with this stuff. You could rent out a spare room, start freelancing with a skill you already have, or even build some kind of digital product. The goal isn't to get rich overnight, okay? It's to learn, to experiment, and to build new streams of income while the stakes are still pretty low.
And here we are at the top of our pyramid with investment number 5. Invest in smart financial planning. This is the final, crucial step that protects and multiplies everything else that you've built. Because listen, it's not just about what you earn, it's about what you actually get to keep.
I want you to think of things like taxes, inflation, and high investment fees as these silent thieves that can just quietly eat away at your wealth over the years. Smart financial planning is your security system. It makes sure that you're growing your money as efficiently as you possibly can for the long run. And the moves here are really straightforward. Use retirement accounts that give you amazing tax breaks. Make sure your insurance actually protects you without you overpaying for it. Become obsessed with keeping your investment fees as low as humanly possible. And finally, just like you'd go for a health checkup, schedule an annual financial review just to make sure you're still on the right path.
Okay, we have covered a lot. So now let's put it all together into a simple, actionable blueprint for your 20s.
Here it is, your decade of growth broken down into these really manageable stages. So in your early 20s, you're just focused on that foundation, learning about money, crushing bad debt, and building that safety net. Then in your mid-20s, you get that investment engine running, and you start developing other income streams. And in your late 20s, that's when you can really start to expand, to optimize, and to accelerate how much you're investing. This isn't a race, okay? It's a steady, powerful journey.
And we'll leave you with this. It is so easy to feel like you should have started sooner, but that really doesn't matter. Your biggest advantages right now are time and the incredible power of compounding. So yeah, the best time to start was yesterday. But the next best time? It's right now. Today. Don't wait. Just start with whatever you have, right where you are, and let time do its amazing work.